With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Okay, ready? Hustle!
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hall again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Fix the eagle! Check, Panthers! Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shepard goes in motion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Brings us 2nd and 17.
Cougar 19.
30-yard line.
79 Broncos. Set. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. 18.
They're going to look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to find Breece Hall out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
Covered by Ryan Branch.
Got it. Ready? Go.
Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's go. Go set.
To throw, Young. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
1 down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Now a first down throw for Young. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Young now. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion right goes Reed. Third down, Young from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Young going to move him around. He'll drop to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Dameon Pierce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm ready.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Mustang 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 18.
Viking 18.
Baltimore, first down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
19 Tigers.
At their 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On second down, a run with Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Street.
Chase, the motion man right. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Come on.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Go.
They're going to try and throw. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready. Yellow, line it. Ready.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something.
And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Chris Olave, 46 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And, oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Here is Young. Delivers another one to Pierce. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Down.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Red cycle.
Again, it's Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready?
Now here's Young. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go, set.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Slide through. Hey,
And the
red.
tight end goes in motion left.
Red, yellow. Steel, black.
To the air once more, Young. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Field blue. Set, cut.
Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready up.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Now
go.
receiver in motion left.
Green, yellow. Jet, jet.
It'll be Young again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop in behind the line. Throwing, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
In motion left is Higgins. Hand off left side, Pierce. Able to power through. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ready.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Hey, green. White. Red. Ready.
Young. This short throw caught by Goddard. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first and 10, Young. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Young. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jayden Reed, 35 yards. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. 76 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Meanwhile, Young's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. In motion left is Higgins. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
The play fake. Now Young. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Young will set to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yellow.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Go ultra. Ready.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Dameon Pierce, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Ravens 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He lets it go deep for Olave. Down the left sideline. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turned down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turned down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
On play action, Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Let's go now.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right.
Ready.
It's Young off play action. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And quickly they get to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Throw left side is complete to Reed. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jaden Reed, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Steelers 31, Ravens 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Check it, check it.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Hurry!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen for Hall. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
It's a gain of 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk
Brings up
70.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hurt. Go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Ready?
And Young's going to throw it here. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the Ravens' 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Back. Ultra. Green back. 6, 7. Red cycle.
To throw, Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Go pink. Red, yellow.
Now here's Young. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Got it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Young off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Pittsburgh, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.